Good afternoon, children. So according to your new syllabus, today we are going to start with the next chapter for term 1, that is sequences and series. Write the heading, sequences and series. You are already familiar with the sequences, isn't it? Write the heading, sequences and series. Sequences and series. So what is a sequence? What is a sequence, children? What is a sequence? What is a sequence? Yes, last year we have learned. Okay, just tell me, what is a sequence? Sequences? Sequences? Yes. Mehrin, sequences? Sequences? What is a sequence? Aditya.
Group of numbers which is going in order or something.
Yes. A list. Okay, it is a list of numbers. It is a list of numbers. Okay, following some pattern. It follows some rule. Okay, it follows some rule. Okay, for example, suppose I'm writing like this 222, 222. This is again a sequence. This is a sequence. Is or no? It follows a rule. So you are able to guess what is the next number. Suppose I'm writing like this 20, 30, 40. In this case, this is also a sequence. Okay, sequence means a list of numbers that can be arranged in a definite order according to a definite rule. It is a list of numbers. Okay, it is a list of numbers arranged in a definite order according to some definite rule. That is called sequence. Okay, suppose I write like this 2, 4, 8, 16. So this is also a sequence. This one is also a sequence. Okay. Now look at this sequence, first one, second one, and third one. About the sequence, second one, what is the name you will give for the second sequence? Last year we have learned this sequence. What is the sequence called? 10, 20, 30, 40. What is the next element? What is it? 50. So we are able to guess the next element. How you get the next element? By adding 10, isn't it? So if you add a constant number, if you get the successive terms by adding a constant number, that is called the arithmetic sequence. That is called the arithmetic sequence. Look at here. Look at the next one. Is it by adding? 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2? No, isn't it? Then what is the relation?
Multiplication.
Multiplying by 2. When we multiply, when we get the successive terms of a sequence by multiplying a constant number, it is called geometric sequence. It is called a geometric sequence. When the successive terms are obtained by multiplying a constant number, we call it as a geometric sequence. Look at the first one. It just follows some pattern, isn't it? We can't say it is arithmetic or it is geometric and all. Okay, so what is a sequence? A sequence is a list of numbers. A list of numbers arranged in a definite order. Write down. A sequence is a list of numbers. Sequence is a list of numbers arranged in a definite order. Arranged in a definite order according to some definite rule. According to some definite rule. According to some definite rule. Okay, and write down this examples. Example. Okay, and you note down this one, arithmetic sequence. Okay, so you add some constant number. This is geometric sequence means we multiply by a constant number. arithmetic sequence and geometric sequence. Now look at here, children. A sequence may be finite or infinite. A sequence may be finite or infinite. Okay. If the number of terms is known, if we can say 10 terms are there or finite terms are there, means we say that sequence is finite. Otherwise, we call it as infinite. A sequence may be finite or infinite. So, if the number of terms, how many terms are there, is finite, means we call the sequence as finite. If the number of terms is finite, then the sequence is said to be finite. Otherwise, we call that as infinite sequence. Is it okay? A sequence may be finite or infinite. If it contains infinite terms, we call the sequence as an infinite sequence. Okay. So, for example, suppose we write a sequence like this.
Ma'am.
Okay. So, suppose we are given with a sequence A1, A2, A3, etc. Okay. Suppose we are given with a sequence A1, A2, etc. Okay. So, series means if we connect all the terms of a sequence with a plus sign, that means if we write like this, A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus etc. is a series. If we connect the terms together, if we connect the terms of a sequence with a plus sign, okay, plus sign does not mean you have to add and find a single value. It's not like that. Okay, we connect it using a plus symbol. Whenever we connect it with using a plus symbol, that sequence is said to be a series. Is it clear? Suppose you are given a sequence. Suppose we are given a sequence like this, 2 plus 4. Suppose you are, the sequence is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So how will you write the series? 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. So this is a sequence. And look at here I stopped with 10. So it is a finite sequence. If the sequence is finite, the series is also finite. So it is a finite series. If we write the terms, if we connect the terms of a sequence with a plus sign, it will become a series. Okay, suppose the same sequence you consider the next example. Suppose if it is like this, 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. So this is an infinite series, infinite sequence. If you put comma, if you separate the member terms by comma, it will become a sequence. If you connect it using plus sign, it is an infinite series. It is a series. Infinite series. Okay. So, if we are given a sequence, we can write that sequence in the form of series. Similarly, from a series, we can write the sequence. Is it clear? Is it okay? The difference, is it clear, children? Sequence means a list of numbers separated by comma. Sequence is a list of numbers separated by comma. If the same set of numbers, if we connect it with the plus sign, it will become series. If the sequence is finite, the series will be also finite. If the sequence is infinite, then the series is also infinite. Is it okay, Atulya? And Mary?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children. Now let us do some problems based on the series. Series and sequence. These two terms we will use as interchangeably. Okay, from suppose sequence will be given, from the sequence they will ask to write the series. From the series also we can find out the sequence. Now, before doing this, last year we have learned arithmetic sequence, isn't it? Arithmetic progression. What is the arithmetic progression? The beginning we discussed one example. What is the arithmetic progression?
Addition of same consecutive.
Difference between two consecutive terms is same, isn't it? Difference between the two consecutive terms is same means we call it as arithmetic progression. What about the nth term? How will you find the nth term of an AP? What's the formula for the nth term of an AP?
2a plus n minus 1 into d. 1 into d.
No.
plus n minus
A plus n minus 1 into d, isn't it? Nth term is given by a plus n minus 1 into d. What is A? A is the
First term.
first term. And what about D?
common
Difference.
Common difference. D is the common difference. Okay. And we have learned the one formula, not one, two formula for sum. Sn. Sum to n terms. Sn is given by? Sn is given.
2a plus n minus 1 into d.
N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. One more formula is there. One more
A
formula.
plus L
Ah.
by 2 into s.
N by 2 into a1 plus an. N by 2 into first term plus last term. Okay. So write the heading. Arithmetic sequence. Write the heading. Arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic sequence. A sequence in which the difference between two consecutive terms. A sequence in which the difference between two consecutive terms is the same. A sequence in which the difference between two consecutive terms is the same is called a arithmetic sequence. It is called an arithmetic sequence. There we call it as arithmetic progression. Here we say this as arithmetic sequence. Okay. So the general form of an arithmetic sequence is, listen children, first listen, afterwards you can write. For general form of a arithmetic sequence. General form of an arithmetic sequence is A plus B, A plus 2D, and so on. Sequence means it can be written in the form A plus D, A plus 2D, and so on. Where A is the first term, A is the first term, and D is the common difference. And D is the common difference. A is the first term, and D is the common difference. So the nth term or the general term, okay, nth term or the general term is given by, nth term or the general term is given by an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Nth term or the general term is given by an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. Okay, nth term or general term is given by a plus n minus 1 into d. Now, the next one, what about the sum? Sum to n terms. Sum to next heading, sum to n terms. Sum to n terms of an arithmetic sequence. Sum to n terms is given by Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or which is same as n by 2 into first term plus last term, or which is same as n by 2 into a plus l, where l is the last term. The last term is given means you can use the notation also as l. N by 2 into a plus l, where a is the first term and l is the last term. Okay. All these things we have learned last year. Sum to n terms is given by sum to n terms of an arithmetic progression. Okay, this is of an arithmetic progression, AP, or arithmetic sequence. On arithmetic sequence. Write the next question. Find the next term of the sequence. Find the next term of the sequence. Find the next term of the sequence. It is given simply sequence. It is not arithmetic sequence and all. Okay. Find the next term. You have to identify the rule and you have to give the next term of the sequence. It is given like this: 2, 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 4. What is the next term? Second one, 2, 8, 32, 64, dash. Third one, 1, 8, 27, 64, dash. Find out. What is the relation? Find out. Find the next term of the sequence. So what is the next term in the first one? What is the answer? 2, 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 4. What is the answer? Next one.
1 by 8.
1 by 8, isn't it? How we get this term? How we are getting this next term?
By 2.
We are dividing it by 2. We divide the previous term by 2 to get the successive terms. Look at the next one. Pooja, can you give the next one? Next term. Pooja. 2, 8, 32, 64. So what is the next term? Yes, yes, correct. Rahul, it's correct. Sanjana, what is the next term? What's the next term? Look at the terms. What is the relation? Is it increased? Is it added or subtracted or division or multiplication? Look at the terms. First term. First term is 2. Second term is 8. So what is the relation? Malavika.
2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 5.
2 raised to 3. What is 2 raised to 4?
2 raised to 4 is 30.
2 raised to 4 is not there, isn't it? Instead of that,
2 raised to 4 is not there.
2 raised to 4 is 16, isn't it? 2 into 2 into 2. So it is not there. So, another. You are multiplying. Okay. Instead of 2 raised to, okay, tell me, Malavika, try to give the answer. Again, 2 raised to 3, then
2 raised to 5. 2 raised to 6.
2 raised to 6. I'm sorry, children. I wrote this. I gave this answers. Okay, 128. It is 128. Okay, it's my mistake. Sorry. 2, 8, 32, 128. Now, what is the answer? 2 raised to 5. Malavika,
2
continue.
raised to 7 is 128.
2 raised to 7 is 128. So the next number will be?
2 raised to 9.
Yes. In the same way, look at the next one. 1, 8, 27, 64. What will be the answer? What is the relation?
On 25.
125. It is 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube. 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube. It goes on. Okay. Now let us do some questions based on this AP. We are going to solve some questions based on AP. Write the question. Find the 15th term. Find the 15th term of the AP. Find the 15th term of the AP. 7, find the 15th term of the AP. 7, 10, 13, 7, 10, 13, etc. Also find the 15th term. Also find the 15th term from the end of the sequence. Also find the 15th term from the end of the sequence. We are given with a sequence 7, 10, 13, etc. And we are asked to find the 15th term. And we are asked to write the 15th term from the end, from the last. So first we are going to find the 15th term. So here A is 7, common difference is 3. The first thing is we are going to find out the 15th term. A15. What is A15? Jewel. A15 is
15 by 2 into
That is sum. AN. What is the formula for AN? Nth term is
A into n minus 1 into d.
A plus n minus 1 into d. Nth term is given by A plus n minus 1 into d. So it will be A15. A plus 14d. So what is the value of A? 7 plus 14 into 3. Simplify this, we'll get what is A15. Niranjan, what is the answer, Niranjan?
49.
49. Now, for the next one, 15th term from the end. To find the 15th term from the end. How will you do this? For writing the 15th term from the end. For that, last term should be given, isn't it? So, I think the question is incomplete, children. Find the 15th term from the end if add this term, if there are 22 terms in the sequence. Find the 15th term from the end if there are 22 terms in the sequence. If there are 22 terms in the sequence. Find out. So first we should find out 822, isn't it? First you have to find 822. 822 means it is A plus 21D. 15th term from the end. The sequence contains 22 terms. So find out first 822. 822 means A plus 21D. A is 7 plus 21 into 3. 7 plus 63. So is it 70? Atulya, are you getting 820 as 70?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what do you have to do? How will you find the 15th term from the end, children? The first part you copied. Okay. So therefore, the sequence is. The sequence is 7, 10, 13, etc. up to 70. So in order to find the sequence from the end, what you will do? We will write the sequence in the reverse order, isn't it? Therefore, you consider the new sequence. What is the new sequence here? Consider 70, etc. 13, 10, 7. This is our new sequence. Okay, in order to find the 15th term from the end, first you write this in reverse order. Now find out A15. What is A15? A plus 14D. For this sequence, what is A? First term. When you write this in reverse order, A will be 70. And what is the common difference? It is a decreasing sequence. So common difference will be negative. So it will be 70 plus 14 into minus 3. So you can write down what is A15. So it will be A15 from the end.
28.
Can you give the answer? Can you repeat it again?
28.
28. Is it okay, children? Children, as you are familiar with this one, okay, I'm moving little bit fast. If you are not able to follow, you stop me. Don't hesitate. You stop me there and clear your doubts. This question, is it okay for you? Each one of you. I'm not. Anaga, Krishna Gandhi, is it okay? Any doubt? Pranav, and Mary, Vinay, Navaneet. Yes, yes, Navaneet.
Okay.
Okay. So in first case, we find the 15th term. That is the usual method we did. Now look at the next one. We find the 15th term from the end. So in order to find the 15th term from the end, first we are writing the sequence in the reverse order. The last term comes front and so on. So the first term will be the last term. So when we find the 15th term from the end, okay, when we find 15th term from the end, we write the sequence in reverse order. 15th term from the end will be A15, which is same as A plus 14D. Substitute the value of A and substitute the value of D, we will get what is A15. Now try this question, next one. Okay, is it okay, children? I'll rub this one. I hope you all completed. Try this one. Find the 7th term. Find the 7th term from the end of the sequence. From the end of the sequence. From the end of the sequence. -5, -2, 1, etc. up to 85. -5, -2, 1, etc. up to 85. Do this. I'll mark the attendance answer. What is the answer?
67.
67. Is it correct, John Philip?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the next class, go through all these
Yes,
things
ma'am.
and come. Okay, learn the formula and come. Recall all the formula what you have discussed in 10th standard. Okay, we'll be doing more problems based on in AP. We'll be learning little more detail about the sum and all. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.